Hey guys, what's up? Tony here. I got another video coming for you guys. This video is gonna span between a few days. So today I'm gonna be doing one thing to the car. The next day I'm gonna do something else, and then I just got my GK Tech, I guess, lockout kit. I've been waiting for that for several weeks now. UPS has been holding parts, I guess, for the virus, and so I got the lockout kit with the tow arm mounts, so I can pop out the mounts for the tie rods for the hikers. And then when I delete that, I can throw the arms on, which I have right here. Ever since I kind of tweaked in one of the other videos you saw, messing with how much camber I needed to fit the wheels for the back, it threw my toe off. No surprise. Good news though, the car is running, and just recently I've got the front brake situation dealt with. Dialed back to a few days ago when I found a small, very minute kink. There we go. So, if we can focus, there's the slightest amount of kink right there. But I mean, what can you expect? Other than that, today I'm going to do some simple stuff just to fix. I still have to put the fender on. I have the fender off. I gotta make sure the lights are working. I replaced the main lights with HIDs. I used my fog light harness to plug in a fog light and put it where my high beam is. So now I have both my yellow fog light and my blue HID going on at the same time. Also, I did grab a new head unit for the car. And when I say new, I mean from the 90s. This is a laser that goes to the beat of the song, and you can change the way of the laser, so you can get like a zigzag or a tornado or different synthesizer styles for the laser. And then also it's backlit by LEDs, so front end mostly done. Fender's on in a sense. I had to take bolts out, line it up, make sure all the fender was lined up, because I like everything to be straight. I don't like my fenders to be off, so I just had to make sure that all the body lines were good, because I didn't want my fender to look off on one side. Corner lights sort of on, so I will see you in the next day. What's up? So as you saw, the car is officially moved, even though the rear brakes kind of seized up a bit, but the car is moving. So today I decided to do something a little different. I am going to paint my other taillight. This one's already done. I have to do the other side, but I will go through how we do these taillights. This is the done taillight, kind of hard to see with the lighting, but it is a sort of silver color now, whereas the stock ones are just completely black. Now in order to do this, you do have to heat up your taillight and remove the lens and paint underneath. If you are worried about it, then I would not recommend this, because these taillights are not cheap. You would not want to break these. Trust me. Look them up on eBay, you'll see what I'm talking about. Especially if you want Series 2, which has the line in the middle. Those are stupid expensive. Now before we get into all this crap, I have done quite a bit of work since the last video. Gotten the fender bolted up. It's all nice and snug.
Oh, that's real nice.
Alright, what's up guys? So it's another day, and I'm pulling off the 2006 selfie angle going on here. Today we're gonna finish up the taillights. I was gonna do it before in the last video, then my camera died like 6 times, and then the next day it was rainy. It's finally sort of clearing up. No better time to do it than now, so let's get started. Alright, we got it. I had to give it a little bit of some Asian persuasion to get it out. And it'll be good that I gotta paint these, because not only have they gotten some gross stuff on the inside of the lens, they're also just really dirty on the inside. But it's good. We're gonna be taking them apart and giving them a good old clean, as well as painting them. Let's get to it. Whew, holy cow, I'm close. I've set up a little desk so I can, it's not really much of a desk, it's more of a putting it on a toolbox and giving me a little bit of a table desk area to work on stuff. So I'll be putting the camera here, this way you can sort of see the process of what I'm going to be doing. Already looking at it, I know there's going to be a lot of screws getting stripped because there's a few of them that I've luckily I have 2 extras that came from the reflectors that are inside the taillight, so I don't have to worry about that, but that's besides the point. Dude, I got this like freaking 2008 Scene Kid vlog theme going on right here with this crazy angle. I don't know what it is, but I got it going on. Sadly, my stimmy hasn't hit yet, so I won't be able to get parts and finish doing some stuff into the car. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. You get your stimmy, I get my stimmy, I haven't got my stimmy, so we'll see what happens. So at the moment, I currently have it sitting in a box. It's kind of to simulate putting it in an oven, since directly hitting it with a heat gun is the smartest thing to do on plastic since it'll melt. So I thought, why not let's just put it in a box, encapsulate it, and then cover so that none of the heat escapes. All the heat just kind of heats all of the glue at once to see if it's malleable enough to just take it with my hands, and you know what I mean. At this point, I've completely taken it apart. This will just give you a bit of a what's going on the inside. So got all of that, as well as it's crispy in there. Holy cow! Even just a quick wipe, it's a lot nicer. My camera died, no surprise. Here is the end result. If you remember, this was all, it was mainly just all black. All I basically did was just sand it. I used this this like chrome enamel paint. It came out really good. I did manage to polish the taillight. So taillight's all nice and shiny, both inside and out. And there we go. It is all together. It's all painted, looks good, silver's all there. I would recommend, if anyone else is doing this, to use sealant and reseal your taillights or you will get water. And just like that, it's done. Yeah, I mean, I think it turned out good. I like it. I mean, overall, that just looks so much better. What's good, guys? I haven't been updating you guys much on the car, but now I wanted to give this paint a try. I really love flake paint, and the Skyline's probably going to be painted in a heavy flake, like a boat type flake, and this Little Daddy's Roth Rattle Bomb flake is apparently the closest thing you can get to automotive hot rod, like lowrider style flake in a can without having to go spend, you know, $4 grand on a paint job. Instead of doing it over a black base coat or silver or a white base coat like most people do, I'm going to be trying it over a sail blue, and I'm got some 2K clear to go over that. I haven't been updating you guys much, but I have painted my headlights. I've black house to my headlights, left the silver part chrome. I failed on my window tint because I got attacked by some birds. But I did get the back tinted. It's more of like a blue to a see-through fade. Brand new calipers, brand new rotors. We will be painting this section here that I already had painted once. Alright, so that is one coat of primer down. Sand it down with 120. and then just keep going over until it's smooth. This way I can put the base coat blue down, and then when I put the base coat down, it's not gonna look all lumpy and messed up. I'm gonna let it dry, do probably one more coat, and then put the flake over it and see how it looks. This is where the fun really begins. Got my final coat on, we're getting ready for the flake. So I hope this turns out the way I want, because if not, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. I see why they say do it over a black base coat, because you're not seeing any flake in there, barely any if at all. Alright, so it's going to be a little hard to tell, but I've finished doing several coats of the flake. It wasn't a boat flake like I was promised, but overall, I mean, you can't tell, but it is a very decently light flake and it looks pretty good. But I'll clear coat it and see what it looks like when it's done. Well guys, here's the final result. It looks outstanding. I was not expecting this to turn out as good as it did. But I mean, it's fantastic. It's not the heavy flake I was looking for, but it will definitely suffice for sure. So here is the final result. Basically, after I painted it, I put several coats of clear on it, and then I waited about 40 or so hours, and then I wet sanded, cut, buffed, and polished. So this is super smooth. It's got that perfect shine to it. A little hard to see in this light, but again, it is very, very glittery and very shiny. So overall, I'm impressed. I enjoy it. I know it was kind of a big mashup of different videos, and that was just to try to get you guys up to speed on what I've done. I think the first video you saw was in the end of January, maybe February, around that area, and then it ended about, I don't know, a few days ago, which would be April, we'll say April 20th. Other than that, I appreciate you guys watching. I know, like I said, I know it was just a big jumble of stuff and I kind of rushed through it, but thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and share. See ya.